Hello, today we will discuss about network element. In this we will learn about various different elements which we use to design a network. These network elements are router, switch, hub, bridge, etc. So let's first discuss about what are network elements or what are network devices. So network elements are kind of telecommunication equipments that provide support and service to the user. Or we can see that network elements are manageable logical entities used to unite one or more physical devices. For example, router, switch, hub, bridge, NIC cards and gateway, etc. These are the network elements. So let's discuss about these network elements one by one. The first network element is router. So what is router? As its name suggests it is used to route the packet in the network. So router is a networking device that forward packets between network. It works at network layer, that is layer 3 of an OSI model. In next class we will discuss about the OSI model. So it is used to connect two or more networks and it uses IP addresses to transfer data packets between sender and receiver. So it means router works on the IP address of the devices. So it manages the traffic load in the network. As shown in the diagram, the router connects the different networks together. The next is switch. Switch is a networking device used to connect many devices together in the network, or it is used in LAN network to connect two or more nodes in the same or different network. So it works on data link layer, that is layer 2 of an OSI model. Switch use MAC address to route the packet in the network. As router use IP addresses, switch use MAC address of the devices. So switch contain 24 to 48 ports to connect the devices. The next network element is hub. Hub is also a networking device which is same as that of switch, but the difference is it broadcasts the packet to all nodes which are connected to it, because it cannot store or learn or store any MAC addresses. So hub is a networking device which connects various nodes or devices in the network. Basically it is used to connect the various nodes or devices together in the network. It can't route the packet in the network. So it works on physical layer or layer 1 of an OSI model. It contains 4 to 12 ports to connect the device. The next network element is bridge. Bridge is a networking device which connects two or more LAN networks that uses the same protocol, that is Ethernet or tokenings. Means the network which are working on same protocols can be connected using a bridge. It works on physical as well as data link layer. It recognizes the MAC addresses as that of switch, and bridge has one incoming port and outgoing port. The next network element is network interface controller or network interface card. It is also known as network or LAN adapter or physical network interface. The NIC cards are the computer hardware component of the circuit boards which is installed to connect the computer to the internet. So it provides the computer a dedicated full-time connection to the network, and Ethernet cable is used to connect the computer to the network. The next network element is gateway. Gateway is a network point or an entrance point which acts as the entrance point to the another network. So it controls the traffic between the network and it repackage and convert the data going from one network to the another network. If we are using internet connection at home, then gateway is the ISP, the internet service provider that provide access to the entire internet. It means our ISP act as the gateway in the network. As shown in the diagram, the gateway connects the three different networks together. The next is modem. Modem is an inter-networking device which is used to transmit data in a network. So its main function is to modulate and demodulate the data signal. It consists of two ports, one connected to ISP and next port is connected to the router. So it works on data link layer, that is layer 2 of an OSI model. And a modem can work without a router as to access internet or on a single PC or single device. The next network element is repeater. Repeater is a networking device that receives a signal and amplify it and then retransmit in the network. So repeaters are installed in the network to transmit the signal to the longer distance. So type of repeaters are telephone repeater, optical communication repeater and radio repeater. So it works on physical layer or layer 1 of an OSI model. As shown in the diagram, the wireless repeater is used to repeat or amplify the signal to a longer distance. The next is firewall. Firewall is a network security system which defines the rules to control incoming and outgoing network traffic. It means it acts as a barrier between trusted zone and untrusted zone. Means trusted zone, private or corporate network, and untrusted zones are the internet. So it may be a hardware or a software based. So software based firewalls are CyberROM, UTM, FireEye, Cisco ASA, Fortinet, FortiGate. So these are the software based firewalls. The next network element is DHCP server, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol server. It is a client server protocol. DHCP server maintains a pool of IP addresses and leases an IP address to any DHCP enabled client when it starts upon the network or when it requests for the IP address. So it means DHCP server contains a pool of an IP addresses. So it enables server to automatically assign an IP address to a computer who is requesting for the IP address and other related information such as subnet mask, gateway, default gateways from a defined range of numbers configured for a given network. So as shown in the diagram, the DHCP server gives the IP addresses to the client which requests for the IP addresses. Next is DNS server, which is domain name system server. DNS server is a name resolution protocol for TCP/IP network, and it is standard for managing the name of public website and other internet domain. Basically, it converts the public website names into the IP addresses. So it allows us to type the name of website in the web browser like www.google.com, and our computer automatically finds the address on the internet at 216.58.196.14 is the IP address of Google website. So ISP DNS servers give us the IP address of the particular website. So this is all about the network element. Thank you.